Hi, thanks for pressing play. Now this video I'm going to be remembering the future as usual. So that involves looking at past events and tying them into future events or future dates and potential events around those dates. Because I found a complete set of patterns and numbers linking in with Valentine's Day. Again, another set date on our calendar system, and the date, of course, being February 14th. Basically what I've found, which is the purpose of this video, was a distinct connection to 9/11. We all know about the events of that day in history. And there's basically a pattern link with the date of this event, so September 11th, 2001, linking up to the future Valentine's date of February 14th. Because basically the date difference between the two is that exactly 6,000 days. Now, I've not seen anybody anywhere mentioning this at all, so I'm not even sure if it's common knowledge. But there's obviously, that's the only point in history where that's going to ever happen. And we know how many days there are in a year. So I'm just kind of thinking, well, 6,000 days, it will never ever be 144,000 hours ever again. You know? Also, February 14th, 214, 214th prime, it's the year 1307. The Knights Templar reference. That was the year they were all rounded up, the big roundup. Fire and Fury, origins. So it links in with 214. Fire and Fury, Knights Templar year. I mean, that is just blown me away. So, you know, 9/11 to Valentine's Day, exactly 6,000 days. It will never ever be 144,000 again. So I'm thinking, well, you know, what's it been in the past? And then maybe do a leap year, 366. You know, there's nothing showing up, is there, in those patterns? And it's all in the past anyway. We're talking about the present and the near future. Valentine's Day, 6,000 days. And of course, we know 6 times 24 is 144. So absolutely unbelievable on that one. So I just had to look at then some other past events in history, remembering this future. And the link's in. So let's look at the 322 date of last year. March 22nd to Valentine's Day, 329 days. 329, yeah, in octal, 511. 5th of November, Fire and Fury. Again, numbers that I keep speaking about. They're all connected. 329th prime is 2207. 22 divided by 7, pi. It's even got the 0 there as a little hint. That's seriously the date difference. Again, to Valentine's Day, all of these are. It's exactly 47 weeks as well, the 322 date. 7 days in a week, of course. 7 times 47 is the days, 329. So you're getting like a 747 thing. 1111 reflector, 11. We know all about 47 in Freemasonry as well. The degrees of the tropics, etc., etc. 47th problem of Euclid. 329 days is 10 months, 23 days. 10 plus 23, 33. Actually 322 date. So let's look at the summer solstice date, midsummer, the 216, English way round, American 621. That's exactly 34 weeks to Valentine's Day this year. Exactly. And that's 9th Fibonacci, of course, 34th prime, 139. 13.9, that's basically Revelation 13.18 link, again with the 144,000 hours. 1 plus 8 is 9, of course, so 13.9. There's obviously patterns with 13.9, 13 times 9, 117, so that applies to Revelation 13.18. Made a bit of a mistake there, but this one, 13 divided by 9, of course, is 144. That's where the Revelation connection comes in. 13 divided by 9 is 1.44 recurring. 144,000 hours. The other way around for 139, 9 divided by 31. You get a crazy answer there of 29, then a 0 to space it out. 322. Seriously, look in the calculator. It carries on a bit after 322, fair enough, but there, those numbers are there. 29 is your 911 again. So that's the solstice of last year to Valentine's Day. Let's look at the big eclipse date then. August 21st, exactly 177 days. The big 17 times 7, 11, 9, 9, 11. That's exactly 25 weeks, 2 days. 2 times 52, isn't it? 10-4. Message received once again on the 10-4. CB radio code. 10-4. Revelation 12 sign, 9/23, September 23rd. 144 days. I mean, how many 144s does this date connection need? There's another one, exactly 144 days. Revelation 12 sign from last year. That equates to 4 months, 22 days, which is always 88, 4 times 22. So again, time linking in with the 144 days in that calculation. So look at October 1st then for the Vegas 91. That's 4 months, 13 days up until Valentine's Day of this year. It's reverse pi 413314. That's the Vegas. It's also 19 weeks, 3 days, that amount. 193. You can see that there. It's a 91. Reverse that way, 93 the other way. 93, 31 times 3. Actually 313. Let's look at Halloween then. There was a bit of a false flag on Halloween. The last day of October, 31st, to Valentine's Day. You can probably see the answer already. 3 months, 14 days, that one. The normal way round of pi. Unbelievable, isn't it? But true, these numbers don't lie. These are set in the calendar system. And this is exactly why they are, and why they do things. And why we're told dates of everything. 3 months, 14 days since Halloween. You've probably noticed that arrow going along all the way through the video. It's because, I don't know again if many people know, this is the same for every year. Doesn't matter if it's a leap year. But going back in time from Halloween, 223 days gets you back to the 223 date. 322 date, 223, whichever way around you want to do it. But yeah, date difference from last year's Halloween So this year's Valentine's Day is pi 3.14. Yeah, I've just shown that out. That's kind of like that date itself was a 131 kind of deal with 311 as well. 3 months 14 days is 106 days, so obviously that shrinks to 16. 8 plus 8, 16 is 91 upside down. Ties in with the zenith of the alphas video today on pi 91 16. American football player. October 31st then. 15 weeks, 1 day. Date difference up until Valentine's this year. 151 is what Valentine's Day is in ordinal gematria. So Valentine's Day in ordinal is 151. Date difference from last Halloween to this Valentine's Day is 15 weeks, 1 day. So I hope that kind of shows clear patterns. There is a November 5th one, but I've included that in some follow-up videos. I've already recorded them, but it ties in more with this 9/11 date because that's the big one. Because there's a connection there with the iPet Goat 2, and a connection with Valentine's Day from that. So please, yeah, look out for those videos. I'll upload them in a few days when they become more relevant. But I just want this to sink in first, to be honest, with people, because it's a lot to take in, especially the way I do these videos and all the numbers. But it's that big one. 9/11 to Valentine's Day this year is 144,000 hours, which it will never ever be again, of course. So it's remembering this future. There's various other dates. Thanks so much. And I'll upload the iPet Goat 2 to tie this all together. Take care.